working into our vinyasa now, working into an eagle vinyasa. So coming towards the front of your mat should be horizontal to where I am. You're vertical and I'm horizontal so that you can see a little better. So finding your mountain pose to begin with, and hopefully you've done your warm-up sequence. Shoulders back and down, nice and tall. Relaxing through your arms, just let everything slow down. Find your breath in mountain pose. And to begin our eagle themed sequence, as we breathe in, we're going to imagine our arms are the wings of the eagle. As you breathe in, gently allow your arms to raise up. Soften through the elbows and the wrists as you slowly lower down. Continue, 3 more. Releasing your arms by your side. Open your eyes and find a focal point in front of you. Grounding down through your feet. As you breathe in and we lift up the arms into eagle arms, you're going to bring your left, my right, knee up. Breathing in, left knee comes up. Breathing out, lowering down. Testing your balance at the same time. Breathing in, your right knee comes up. Continue. Releasing down. I'm going to come towards the edge of my mat now. This time as the right knee comes up, we're going to take that right knee straight back into a lunge. You can tap your foot down first for balance, or you can take it straight back. Breathing in, the right knee comes up. Breathing out, take it straight back into a lunge. Flattening out through the hands. The left foot comes back into push-up or plank. Lowering down through your chaturanga. Work into cobra. Down dog. Finding your breath, adjusting to your feet. Relax your hair. Come up onto the toes and down onto the knees. Taking your tailbone to the heels in a cat stretch. Gazing towards your hands, make sure your hands are a good shoulder width apart. Spread the fingers. We're going to lift and around through the torso. Tuck the tailbone under, bring the knees together if they've drifted apart. Draw your body weight forward, shoulder comes over the wrist. Rounding through your spine, suck the belly in. Shift the hips forward. Lifting up into your cobra. From cobra, we're coming back to our cat stretch. Bring the chin to the chest first. Lifting around through the upper back. Rounding through the middle back. Through the lower back. Tailbone to the heel. Sink it into cat stretch. Again, lift the tailbone around through the spine. Bring your shoulders over the wrists. Shift your hips forward. Lift through the chin. Always lifting up out of the shoulders. Chin to chest. Lifting around through the spine. tailbone to the heels. Sink it down. Breathe. Gazing towards your hands now, let's come onto all fours. Readjust, bring the knees beneath the hips, the wrists beneath the shoulders. Curl the toes under at the back and lift it down dog. Adjusting as you need to. Gazing towards your hands, bring your left foot in between the hands. Flatten out through the back foot and walk yourself around to a wide-legged forward bend. Make sure your toes are spread and grounded. Come up onto the fingers and gaze forward. Breathe out and sink it down into wide-legged forward bend. Breathe in, lift up and gaze forward a little. And let's gaze over towards our left toe, walking the hands over towards the left foot. Feel the stretch through the back of the leg, through the hamstring. Your leg is nice and straight. Doesn't matter how far over you come. Just feel into it, don't force it. Walk over towards your right foot. Back to the center. Let's turn the toes out and draw the heels in a little. Again, grounding down through the toes and through the heels. As you walk your hands over towards the left toe, bend into that left knee, keep the right leg straight. Should feel a stretch to the inner thigh there. And let's walk over towards the right toe now, a little bend into that right knee. Keep the left leg straight. Make sure the knee is not coming over the toe at this point. Back to the center. Now you can either repeat what we just did then, or you can go a little deeper into a Kung Fu stretch. So for Kung Fu stretch, we walk the hands over towards the left toe. We're going to lift up that heel and squat down over the heel. The right toe comes to the sky. Let's come over to the other side. It's a nice deep stretch to the inner thigh. Back to a wide-legged forward bend. Breathe in, come up onto the fingertips and gaze forward. Breathe out and sink your head down. Breathe into it. Lifting up, walk the hands over towards the left foot. Come back into your lunge. Readjusting as you need to. Take the hands either side of the feet, left foot into push-up plank, chaturanga, cobra, or up dog if you wish, down dog. Come up onto the toes and down onto the knees. Let's walk our hands back. We're going to work into a little bird pose, which means a little squat. Now, if you have dodgy knees, this might not be for you, and that's okay. So you can, if you have dodgy knees and this is no good for them, come onto your back side, either into a cross-legged or straight-legged position, and just do the same sequence with the upper body. But if you're in your little bird pose, bring the heels toward each other and turn the toes out, and take the knees out as wide as you can. Get out your little bird or eagle claws, walk them forward. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, sink your head between your arms. Breathe in, gaze towards your fingers. Walk your little bird claws back in. Lift the sit bone to the sky into standing forward bend. If you're on your backside, come to standing forward bend, the best way for you. Bring the feet nice and close, spread the toes, readjusting. Make sure those feet are nice and evenly grounded. Take a bend into the knees, take the hands into an upside down prayer, and uncurl all the way up, prayer to the heart. Get your balance. Release the hands down, take the hands out and up into a high prayer. Gentle back bend. Prayer to the heart. Finding your breath. Find your stillness in the moment. As you open your eyes, find a spot in front of you that you can focus your gaze on. Come nice and tall through your body. We're working with balance. Gently rock forwards and backwards on the feet. And then begin to turn the toes out and the heels in. So you've got like little duck feet. Spread the toes. Ground down through the heels. Nice and tall. Belly in, lift through the chest. On your next breath in, with your gaze focused, you're going to lift, breathing in through the heels. A little ballet dancer pose. Breathe. Focus. Be still. Get flexible and flowing. Feel those stabilizer muscles working for you. On our next breath out, we're going to bend into the knees and slowly lower our weight back down into the heels. If this is no good for your knees, just come down into a cross-legged position on your backside or whatever position feels best for you. Otherwise, breathe in again, lift up higher. Breathe out, bend into the knees. Your weight's not into the knees, it's working down into the heels. And then you're into your little bird squat. Open the knees a little wider, again finding a balance. Keep that focus. Breathe. Let's get out our little eagle claws, little bird claws. Let's walk them forward, and from an eagle we're going to continue to walk forward, patting out the hands, coming into a cat. And then we're going to continue to walk forward, turning from a cat into a cobra. From cobra we lower ourselves down onto our belly, taking your arms by your side. We're going to work into our locust pose now. This strength is fantastic if you've got lower back issues. Strengthens every muscle in the back of your body. So as you breathe in, lift the nose a few inches off the ground to prepare. Straighten out through your arms, point the fingers, point the toes. Squeeze the arms into the body and then lift them off the ground. That might be enough for some people. Draw your belly in. And if you can, lift the chest and lift the thighs off the ground. So squeeze into the triceps, draw the shoulder blades together. Feel the muscles activating in your lower back as you squeeze the glutes. Draw the thighs in. Feel the hamstrings, feel the calf muscles. Breathing into it. You should be really feeling this. As you breathe out, slowly lower yourself down. Turn your face to one side. Let your muscles relax. do that again. Breathing in and lift. Breathing out, lower down, turn your face to the opposite side. Take one hand on top of the other, resting your face to one side, finding your breath. Your head, turn it to the opposite side, adjusting your arms if need be. And on your next breath, bring your hands next to the chest. Pressing up into a gentle cobra. Curl the toes under from here and lift to down dog. Walk your right foot in between the hands. Take your left foot in between the hands into standing forward bend. Pop a good bend into the knees. Keep your thighs together. Let your upper body just hang. Uncurl all the way up, shoulders back and down. A gentle roll through the shoulders. And we'll finish off our eagle sequence, vinyasa, with 4 eagle knees and then 4 eagle arms by themselves. So to begin with, find your focus in front of you, nice and tall through the body. Breathing in, the right knee comes up with your eagle arms. Breathe out, slowly down. Breathing in, the left knee comes up. Down. One more of each. Down through your heels, closing your eyes. 4 eagle arms to finish. Breathing in as you come up, breathing out as you float down. More. Releasing your arms by your side. Taking a step back to the center of your mat. Take a breath in, hands out and up. Gentle back bend, breath draws down and through. And as it draws down and through, we continue to forward bend. Bend into the knees, and then gently take yourself down into a cross-legged seated position on your mat. Bring the hands into chin mudra pose. Pointer finger, thumb pad touching. Back of the hands are on the knees or on the thighs. If crossing the knees is no good for you, for your knees or for whatever the reason, feel free to have your legs out long. If your hips are quite open, you can work into a half lotus, or you can work into your full lotus. Just working at your own level. Closing your eyes, focusing your breath. And remembering to find gratitude for what you can do, for what your body can do right now in this very moment. Focusing on progression and not perfection. And understanding that all that you need to do to be your best self is to show up on your mat, to be consistent in your practice. Never any need to force, to push, to put ourselves down, to compare. We're all unique and beautiful in our own unique ways. So finishing with a mantra, a little affirmation that I love of Louise L. Hay. And we'll say it 3 times and feel free to say it with me. I love and accept myself exactly the way that I am right now. I love and accept myself exactly the way that I am right now. I love and accept myself exactly the way that I am right now. Feel the energy that flows through you with those words. Words, intention have power. So use them wisely and use them for your highest good. Highest good of everyone around you. We'll complete our yoga practice this morning with 3 rounds with the mantra Om. Let's all take a deep breath in to prepare. Letting your breath relax and sitting in the vibration of the Om chant. Feeling its energy flow through you. And your next breath in, taking the hands out to the sides, up into a V shape, tilting the chin up a little. Gathering in the life force, the prana, the energy, the chi, all of the high and the positive vibrations out there in the universe and beyond. Drawing them all into the palms of your hands and drawing the palms of your hands into a prayer and drawing that prayer down to the heart space. Taking that energy with you into your day and into your world and into your very being. Adding a bow forward, a sign of grace, gratitude, integrity and honor. Namaste. Thank you everyone and have a wonderful day.